Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone. Hello.
It's Rocket Queen 71, streaming for you. I play more than anyone can do. I'm coming at you live, stick around for sure. From my headquarters in Rocklahoma, here I am, Rocket Queen 71, the most rock-tastic stream on Twitch. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71. I'm your bad bitch. I might be clean and sober, but I'm far from dead. Still know how to party, you can bet your life on that. My trigger finger set to explode. My stream is magical, get ready for the show. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, the most rock-tastic stream on Twitch. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, Java Monster is my rocket fuel.
make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight.
What's happening? I'm Brent.
I'm Barry.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Eric, and we are the band Shinedown.
And we're here to talk about kind of what we do to combat mental health issues in our band while we're out on the road. And for me, it's talking to these guys, or as simple as asking someone how their day is or asking what's going on in their lives. I think that's very important.
Yeah, we keep in touch with each other on a daily. We live with each other, so we don't have a choice. We see each other all the time, very supportive. I think a big thing for our band is exercise, staying healthy, trying to live a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy. All those things help with, at least help me with the depression issues, and we stay really busy. And so
And nobody goes to bed angry.
Nobody goes to bed angry. We're always up laughing. And
We laugh a lot.
Yeah, and just trying to, I always say we try to outrun it best we can.
When you think of your mental health journey, what comes to mind?
What a question. I think when people hear remember to take care of your mental health, they think that everyone else is, and that's not at all accurate, you know? For me, I'm trying to learn still to make sure that I stay okay, you know what I'm saying? But I just answered like 40 questions in one.
That's great.
It doesn't make you weak to ask for help. It doesn't. It doesn't make you weak to ask for a friend, to go to a therapist. It shouldn't make you feel weak to ask anyone for help. And you should be able to ask anyone for help. And everyone has to help someone if they need it. You know, starting that conversation, you don't have to make it super serious right away. You know, you say, how are you feeling? Like, are you okay? That's what you say, are you okay? Ask somebody. That's what they, you know, and yeah, I'm good. Really? You know, are you actually good? Like, sometimes you don't even have to say anything to someone for them to know they understand. And they don't have to say anything to you. Sometimes it's about a hug. It's about somebody holding you and telling you, not even telling you anything, that's what I'm saying. Holding you. The main thing I'm trying to say is that you should keep your ears open and you should listen. And I'm just dealing with it how I'm dealing with it, and I'm trying my best. Obviously, I am not a trained professional in anything. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I have seen it, and I've been it. And even if it's just a little bit more comfort, that can really mean a lot to someone, because you don't know what is going on. Even in that moment, there could be something going on, and it's been like that for me. There have been certain people that have texted me right when I needed to be texted, you know, saying they loved me and that they were thinking about me, and it really means a lot. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, you can get more information at seizetheawkward.org.
Well, you've all felt darkness before, right? That's what this song is about. This your song. It's about something we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about suicide, right? Because it's scary. It's really scary. Everyone here's been touched by it one way or another. We all struggle. We all know what darkness is. And if you are feeling like you need to take your own life, please do not. Please wait. Please talk to somebody. Somebody loves you always. There is someone who will listen. And I love you. No matter what. No matter what you've done. You are not alone.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
Hello? Yeah! Hallelujah! Finally! 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 God. I'm. All right. I hope. Let me check this. Oh my God. I'm telling you. The joys of streaming, guys. The joys of streaming. Check this. Oh my God. I'm telling you. Joys of streaming, guys. The joys of streaming. I wasn't going to have a panic attack, but it's frustrating. You know? And I really feel like. Oh God. Here, let me. Oh my God. All right, hold on. There's an echo, and I really don't want to hear. Well, I hope you guys don't hear an echo. And what? Yeah. Okay. I think it's straightened out. Hallelujah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Let me turn this down a little bit. I seriously feel like starting to stream all over again. Should I? Oh, crap. I'm telling you. At least you are seeing my ugly jersey mug again. Okay? Holy sh. It's freaking. I'm telling you, when that happens, I just freak out. Not, but wait a minute. Not like I used to. I actually had. Let's see here. Can you hear me on here? Hold on. Can you hear me on here? Yep. All right, cool. I'm. So, I really feel like starting over and stuff because I'm such a perfectionist. A wannabe perfectionist, that is. I wasn't flipping out like I did a few times on here. Okay, like I was actually I just broke down, had a panic attack, crying all over, and all that. I would say, well, can you come help me, Jim? For those that don't know, that's my husband. He's like, I don't know anything about streaming. I don't know anything about streaming stuff. And then I went at a worse panic attack. You know what I mean? Oh God. I really want to start over. That because decisions, right? I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I hope you're doing well. And I hope life's not dragging it down. My main mission is, to uplift you guys, to support you guys if you're going through a stressful time in your life, maybe struggling with drugs and alcohol or mental illness. I'm in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004 and alcohol since 2011, but I still deal with back pain, and my back feels pretty good today. Okay? I deal with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, maybe a little bit OCD, maybe a little bit of perfectionism. I want to be perfectionism. All right. We have a few minutes just to think about this. But it feels really good to be on camera again. Because it's all about me, guys. It's all about me. You know that. No, it's not. You know that. There's a lot of work I have to do. Now, there's a lot of work I have to do on my stream. A lot of updates, or maybe like, updates. I was working on things a few months ago, and then I totally broke down mentally because of my pain. I got depressed, and I was in a very, 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 very dark place. Trust me. I had to stay away. I had to stay away. And I know I'm not the only streamer that breaks down and takes a me time hiatus from streaming. It's okay to do that. Don't worry about your followers and stuff like that. If they, unfollow you or whatever, that's on them. They never really wanted to follow you anyway. They didn't want, that's how I feel. And things are gonna change also, like with the streaming times. Like I've always been. I'm never a scheduled person. Most of the time, I will stream at night, maybe into the early morning hours. But I am not gonna basically kill myself. Hypothetically, that is, okay. And let my physical health deteriorate and my mental health deteriorate. And when I was in pain and when I was depressed, I show you guys, when you come into the stream, I want you, okay? If you're having a bad day and you want to talk about whatever it is and stuff like that, you can always talk to me. And I don't want you to leave this stream in a negative, dark mood. That's always been my mission. And hey, well, you know what? Thanks to Java Monster, it helps. Java Monster, the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! But a lot of things were going on with me. I had a lot on my plate. My sister-in-law passed away suddenly and stuff like that. I miss you, Ann. I miss you. I love you very much. I wish we got closer. Because you were the best sister I ever had. I had to grieve for her, guys, too. I mean, with my back pain and then she dying, and I was being stressed out about how to take care of a dog, her dog, that is, trying to find a shelter, a no-kill shelter, by the way, and all that stuff, and I was just freaking out. It just, like, everything just... And trying to work on certain things with the stream and doing AI stuff, and I couldn't handle it. Every time I got on the computer, I would be scatterbrained. I hate that. Do you go through, like, when you want to stream or you want to work on something on the computer, or you just sit there, do you get scatterbrained sometimes? It sucks. I'll work on one project, and if I hit a snag, I'll go on another, and then another, whatever. And it snowballs. And then I don't get anything done. I'll just look at videos or just basically screw around and get nothing done accomplished. Then I feel I feel more worse. I put myself down a lot, saying I should have done more. Just like with the stream, I want more for the stream. I want you guys to be a part of something special, bigger than yourselves, so we can create a wildfire of change and to diminish the darkness in the world. Because look what's happening in Texas. Look what's happening with the border. And look what's happening in Canada. Look what's happening all over the world. Civilization is crumbling. It's disintegrating. Darker days are coming, guys. I swear. And that's why you have to be really mentally strong during these times. And that's why I need to back off of streaming. And to be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to do any good for you guys when I was... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? I think the stream went out for a little bit. Because it had that... Ah! I don't... Oh, my God. If it's not 1 feet... Hold on, guys. Can you still hear me? I'm sorry about this, okay? But like I said, I really feel like starting to stream over. I'm not trying to be like these influencers like on TikTok, on YouTube, and all that. Not, I just want to be an inspiration because I feel like I have a platform to share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. For those that are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and or mental illness. Because I've been there, done that. And I should have been dead years ago. And the gift of recovery gives back to me a lot. And like they say in AA, you have to give it away to keep it. And sometimes, with all the technical issues really frustrates me. I don't have panic attacks like I used to with that. It just strength in numbers. And if you believe in my mission, see, it went out again, didn't it? It cut out, right? That's what I'm talking about, guys. I have hick internet. In Rocklahoma, they have hick internet made out of straw. I always say that. I should make a t-shirt about that, but if you believe in my mission, and you want to be the light of the world and to diminish the darkness and to give back to people and be compassionate and respect people and give random acts of kindness to people and being a good human, a positive human. And I think we all get sucked into the darkness and stuff, and then we get out. I know I do. I get triggered by things, and sometimes I take it out on people. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, baby. I lost a good. I'm gonna tell you some. I'll tell you a story about a time where I got triggered. Okay? And maybe you can relate to this. It was the Nashville, Tennessee shooting where a transgender shot a Christian school. Okay? They shot Christians. Transgender. And actually the mainstream media, basically they weren't sympathetic to the Christians that were killed. They were basically sympathetic to the transgender. So I text a message to a friend of mine named Joe Rockstar. She was my sister in music. She always came on the stream. She supported me. We played games. We did have a connection, okay? I don't know her personally, but we were sisters of music. Okay. Well, I texted her on Xbox and I said, "Did you hear about the shooting in Nashville?" And she said, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And I just cut her down. Like I just got triggered and I went on this long, sharp, viperous tongue rant. And I'm not gonna get into details, but I really bashed her. Okay. She didn't deserve that. I miss our friendship. So a few months pass, and a few months passed, and I wrote her an apology text, and I told her I was wrong, I was triggered, and I meant every word I said. But she blocked me. She blocked me on Xbox. I have 2 accounts on Xbox, and my husband has a couple Xbox accounts, and she blocked every one of them. You know, my loss. My loss. I deserved it. I deserve it. You know, you know, and she did a lot for me. And you reap what you sow, right? And today I left her a message on her YouTube channel. Like, can we just talk? You know, please. I just, you know, if she answers me, replies to me, whatever, and not, I really have to let it go. Because my husband said to me, she's let you go. So, I was a fool. And I deserved it. So that's my story. We all get triggered by something. You know, I don't get talking about triggers. I don't get triggered with, say, seeing a documentary on fentanyl or a documentary on cocaine or I don't get my nephew-in-law smokes pot along with his wife. That's another story in itself. But they'll smoke pot in front of me. I don't care. That wasn't my thing. The other day when I had to go to the ER by ambulance, they had to shoot me up with. Now, if this triggers anybody, guys, please say something in the chat and stuff. Like I said, I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I'm not out of the woods. There's no cure for addiction. And there's no real cure for mental illness too. It's just how you cope with cope with it, right? Um so the other night, actually a week ago on Thursday night, uh they had I was in so much pain and everything, and they had it was like a roller coaster of a ride from the living room to outside to the to the ambulance, and that was just. So the EMT guy says to me, because I was feeling nauseous too. All right, so they shot me up with something for nausea, and also they're gonna shoot me up with something in the ambulance. But the guy had a lot going on, so I didn't say, oh, but you said you were gonna, give me some pain meds. I didn't push the issue. And then the ambulance broke down, so we had to wait there on the side of the road for a few minutes, and they had to carry me out again, and I got transferred to another ambulance, and I went to the Rinky Dink Hospital in town here. And actually, my husband, I asked the EMT guy, I said, can you call my husband and tell him I'm going to, to the hospital? And he did. And my husband got there before I did. And he works all the way in Owasso, So they roll me in and stuff. I'm in pain, and they're asking me questions, and they all know me over there in that hospital and stuff. And at the end of the interview with the head nurse, I said, "Well, can you tell the doctor I need something for pain?" And she's like, "Vicky, you know the deal. You have to talk to the doctor first." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know." And so my husband came in, we were talking and stuff like that. He didn't seem like he was freaking out and stuff. But it was story time with Rocket. I was telling stories, and because I was going through a panic attack too at home here, a very severe panic attack. I was crying. I was hysterical. Uh, so, uh, but you have to understand me. I try to make people laugh or just tell them something about me. And so the doctor comes in, and I was crying and stuff. And I said, I don't want surgery. I don't want back surgery. Because my mother had a lot of back surgeries in my lifetime. The last one she had was when she was 73. And I didn't want to have back surgery after back surgery. And I was just, So the doctor comes in, and I said, I don't want back surgery. And I'm like crying. He says, well, we looked at your MRI and stuff. Yeah, you have deterioration and stuff, but that's, that's no point to have surgery on your back. I'm looking at him. I'm like, what? Like, I like that doctor, by the way, too. Some of these doctors in hospitals, they don't have bedside manners, okay? So anyway, so the doctor said, yeah, there's no point in surgery for your, all that. And he says, well, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna give you some medication because I told him, I said, I haven't been getting sleep, and my back hurts and I'm depressed and I'm flopping my gums, right? So he said, we're gonna give you some medication. And by the way, guys, every time I go in the ambulance, the EMTs come and stuff, even though they know me, or if I go to the hospital for the in the ER, even though they know me, I still tell them, because I'm very vigilant about my recovery. I still tell them I'm in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004 and alcohol since 2011, and I don't have a green card. And the nurse looks at me, a green card? I said, well, medical marijuana card. Hey, what's up? Thank you, Fetus Arm. What's up? How's it going? I appreciate that. Welcome to the Queen's Army. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I'm just talking about what happened to me last Thursday night. I'm doing fantastic. I'm back on camera, baby. Yeah, my back pain is actually almost like it's tolerable. It's still there. It's still saying I'm still here, but it's tolerable. And so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, except for earlier I had audio problems, and that was freaking me out, but I didn't go into a panic attack. That's streaming for you, right? The joys of streaming. So, but thank you for being here, and thank you for the follow. I truly appreciate it. I really do. I'm trying to create something special for the world. Something bigger than us. I'm trying to create, it's called the Queen's Light Brigade. And I want people to enlist in the Queen's Light Brigade so we can create a wildfire of change and diminish the darkness in the world. That's always been my mission ever since Mixer. And things take time. All in due time. And I have so many ideas. I have something I'm working on. A couple of things I'm working on, to tell you the truth. But yeah, life is good. Life is good. Positive vibes, Positive vibes. When I used to do that, I used to have gloves. I don't know where my gloves are. But anyway, but thank you for being here and thank you for the follow. And also, guys, if you want to become a part and enlist in the Queen's Light Brigade, and if you have Prime Gaming, you can use your Prime Gaming sub for free. So it wouldn't cost you anything. And I'm going to tell you something, too. If you donate any money to me, it's not going to go to me. It's going to a charity. And I will be very, very transparent with that because there have been issues, controversies about these charity, companies that help streamers, do like streaming, charity streams and all that stuff. Well, there was this company, I forget their name, and they actually took like 70% of the profits. And like Asmongold was on the charity stream, and a couple others. And a lot of people were saying, oh, this is screwed up. But Asmongold wasn't involved. He was doing the charity stream, but he wasn't part of that problem, So, anyway. So, I have to work on that. And there are technical things I can do where if you donate, it'll go straight to them and no money would go to me. And I will be very transparent with that. I'm like that. I'm very honorable and I have integrity. But in my addiction, I didn't, But deep breath. But back to the story about Thursday night. So the doctor said, yeah, we're going to, give you some medication for the pain and all that stuff. And, I'll be back, and all that. So I was talking to my husband and whatever, and the nurse comes in. I never seen this nurse before. Maybe I have, but, I don't recall seeing her. And so I was talking to her about Jersey. Joyzy! Because I had a Jersey t-shirt on. Not this one. It was another one. And she said, oh, my stepmother lives in New Jersey. And I said, well, where? She says, I don't know. And I said, is it Weehawken? Is it Morris County? Because my hometown is Denville, New Jersey, in Morris County. And she said, no. She says, she said, they're right by the city, New York City. I said, oh, Weehawken, Jersey City, Hoboken, Montclair. She said, no, I don't know. And I said, not Montclair? Because that's kind of swanky and stuff, And she said, you know what? I think they live in Hoboken. And so I said, well, have you ever eaten creamed onions before? She said, creamed onions? I said, yeah, nobody in Oklahoma knows what creamed onions are, and they're delicious. Because my grandmother used to make them for, like, holiday dinners like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, And so anyway, so she said, no. She says, but my stepmother made this roast, but it had like a crust, like a bread crust in it. And what I said, oh, beef Wellington. She said, yeah, that's it. She says, I guess you know how to cook. I said, yeah, I do. Can't you tell? I haven't been cooking that much lately. The last time I really cooked any meal was this past Christmas. And believe me, my back was like, forget it. Anyway, so she said, well, I have your medication for you. She says, and I had an IV in my arm. Excuse me. So, So she said, well, I'm going to give you the Teradol first. Teradol. She shot me up with that. And then she said, well, we're gonna give you morphine also. Now, if you're struggling with drugs, please, if you get triggered by what I just said, please say it in the chat and all that. A lot of people, I will tell you this, a lot of people, I have a lot of time in recovery, okay? But sometimes, I knew friends that actually had knee surgery, had rotator cuff surgery or whatever, and they were in recovery for 25 years, 17 years, 7 years, 9 years or whatever, or 3, whatever. And they got shot up with morphine, and of course, some of them went back out, and some of them didn't make it. They died from the disease of addiction. But one friend of mine had knee surgery, and they put him on morphine and all that stuff. I was on morphine drip for 6 minutes every time, right? And I was pushing it, okay, literally. But I had like 3 years clean and sober from crack and heroin at that time, and I had to have surgery on my ankle. 3 surgeries in 1 week back in 2007. And everybody was worried about me, like I was going to go back to the dope man and all that stuff. I said, I'm not doing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not. And they gave me Percocets to take with me home, and I threw half of the bottle out. I've had surgeries on my neck, more surgeries on my ankle. I've had 7 surgeries on my left ankle. I spent 1 month in the hospital in OSU in Tulsa. But anyway, a friend of mine had knee surgery, and they gave him medication and all that stuff, and he says he actually opted to go into detox. He didn't relapse, but just for a safety net, he went into detox. So some people have to do that. But with me and stuff, if they shoot me up with more, and they don't do it all the time, by the way, they'll give me Toradol and all that stuff. So so the nurse says, well, I'm gonna give you the morphine now. And of course I was like, I got that rush. I can, my brain, I can compartmentalize. Like, this is for pain, or this is for anxiety. I'm not here to get off and stuff. And I still kept talking to the nurse and stuff, and Jim was holding my hand like, Vic, just shut up. Because I was just flopping my gums, as usual. Oh, excuse me. So, the medication, of course, helped and whatever. And I was getting really sleepy, and I was like nodding off. And like Jim, like shook the stretcher a little bit, like, don't fall asleep just yet, because he wanted to get out of there. He hates hospitals. So I'm talking to the nurse still, and I'm like feeling good. I'm not trying to glorify it either. My pain was getting better. So I'm talking. Doctor comes in, and Jim says, I'm sorry about my wife talking too much. And he's like, don't worry, I'd rather talk to her for 5 hours and stuff instead of, helping her or what, and all that stuff, right? So, So he was just smiling, the doctor. And he comes back in, he says, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling all right," and stuff. And he says, "Well, we're going to send you back home." And the only prescription, I didn't ask for any painkillers. I didn't, I have, my, Midol Complete, ibuprofen, psychobenzaprine. But we asked the doctor for duloxetine, Cymbalta, and that helps with depression and pain. And since I've been using that, I've been like not in a very dark space. My mood has been better and everything else and stuff. And all these medications I'm talking about and stuff, please, do your research and whatever, but talk to your doctor, talk to your psychiatrist, talk to your primary care doctor and stuff. I take what I take and you take what you take. Or, so, just like if you took the vaccine, yeah, I said it, vaccine. If you if you took the vaccine, that's okay. That's what you do, okay? That's what you do. I'm not judging that. With me, I didn't take the vaccine. And I'm glad I didn't, guys. Trust me. With all the people just dropping dead, like athletes and celebrities, and well, that's another story. And young kids and everything. So we went back home. I got sick and stuff, and but I went to bed and got my rest and whatever. So anyway, it's great to be back on camera again. It really is. But I really, really feel like starting the stream over again. I really do. And so when I was talking about, a week ago, it's like I want to start the stream all over again. But when I feel this good, like with my pain being tolerable and stuff, I'm always dreading like the bad, when the bad time's gonna hit, when my back is really like, and I told the doctor, and I love the doctor, by the way, and I don't know his name, but I said it's like my back pain is like they go through. It's like my back goes through manic depressive episodes. I'm feeling good, going. Like it fluctuates. I'm feeling good. I'm really feeling bad. And most of the time I'm feeling bad, and then I hate that. And like my husband and I will plan stuff, and it's like, yeah, we'll do this, and then the next day it's like, oh, I can't do this. Oh my god, and it's frustrating, you know. But thanks for being here, guys. You're more than enough just by being here. And I appreciate you, and I thank you, and I hope I'm brightening up your day. I hope I'm being your light in your darkness. You know, I'm so I. Oh God, what time is it? Let's. Oh boy. Uh. Uh. What do you think, guys? Should I start the stream over? I'm really thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it because, like, the you know, I mean, I can edit that part out where I'm not, but it's kind of funny, you know. I can do something with it, but I really want to start this stream over. I hope you guys forgive me if I do. Because, like I said, I'm a wannabe perfectionist and all that stuff. So, you know, let's have a swig of Java Monster because Java Monster is the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! Cheers, guys. Have more light in your world. I just saw on Twitch, Monster Energy is doing a stream, and I and I really wanted to go on that stream and say, like, oh, Java Monster, the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen, hell yeah, you know. And I wonder if they would say anything, but I guess you would have to give them what, $1, $2, just for them to recognize you, right? I don't want to do that, but that would be my dream, is to get sponsored by Monster Energy. Doop, 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 doop. Or maybe I'll be sponsored by Cymbalta. You know, like for my back. Wouldn't that be something? I'll be on YouTube in a Cymbalta commercial or something. But anyway, but I'm having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're having a rocktastic time. I'm so happy that I'm actually on the stream now with my Jersey ugly mug. And you know what too? I was streaming from my husband's Xbox One X series. And I was doing like Mega Baseball and stuff like that. And I was doing other games too, like, you know, Hell Let Loose, Battlefield. I think I did Pool or whatever. I play more games on his Xbox One X series than he does. So on Super Mega Baseball, and actually last night the internet connection cut out because we have hick internet. It's made out of straw in Oklahoma. I miss my Jersey internet every day. Every day I miss it. I'm thinking of getting Starlink, but you have to pay like $600 for the whole thing, and you have to pay for the shipping and all that crap. At least Elon should, you know, pay for the shipping. I mean, he has the money, right? But anyway, so my stream, a few of my streams were very glitchy and whatever, and I noticed that like the controller, every time I did something with the controller, it would be all like, I'm like, what the hell? And so my husband said, well, maybe it's Xbox. I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know. I think it's because of my internet. But I'm trying my best, guys, to really make a quality stream. I want to do interviews with people and all that. Instead of just talking about it, do something about it, right? And I think my fear is, especially with the interviews, like it won't come out right or whatever. Because there's a lot of people I want to interview and stuff. But we'll see. Right? Everything comes in its own time. But let's see here. What? I'm trying. I apologize for the silence. I'm looking for some here. Oh. So please forgive me. I am gonna start the stream over again. And then we'll work on some AI stuff. Maybe update the stream and all that. And I think we'll do that. So with that, guys, thank you for being here. Fiat's Arm, thank you for the follow. I truly appreciate it. If you guys believe in my mission for creating a wildfire change, please hit that subscribe button. You can use your Twitch Prime sub for free, so it won't cost you anything. And let's diminish the darkness in the world, guys. Let's do it. Not just talk about, do it. And remember, guys, remember,